Welcome ladies and gentlemen, call me the Dream Believer this way, and welcome back to another episode of Hoshizora, Bishop on Shurisa. So, let's continue. The question is Mare a hallucination or does she truly exist? If I assume that she is a hallucination, that would consequently also mean all my conversations with her until now have been acoustic hallucinations. A seriously unpleasant conclusion, to say the least. Just like Asu said earlier, it seems like the night sky is clear today, which means that I can see two things without having to strain my eyes. My eyes have a crystal clear view of the night sky starlight, as well as the Green Reaper girl waiting beneath it. I see you're here again. Yeah, something wrong with that? Not wrong. More like eerie. What's eerie about me? Oops, wrong word. I meant queer. Also, I don't see why you will come here. Because I want to. Why? I wanted to see you. Mare's already happy, expression grows even more happy. Okay, it is eerie. Why? Shouldn't you hate me? It is the same question she asked me before. Why do you think so? Because I reaped your nightmare. Which makes one of the reasons why I wanted to see you. What? There's something I absolutely have to confirm with you. What is it? Did you steal the lookout girl's name from me? Who's that? The girl I used to play with long ago, so is it your fault that I forgot her name? If you forgot her name, then yeah, I think I'm the reason behind it. So you stole my memories from me? Is that what you call reaping nightmares? Why are you able to do something like that? The only thing I can say is simply because I can. I mean, you don't know how it works, but you know the result. I guess. Let's put this into perspective. The blame undoubtedly rests on myself for forgetting her name, but I am eager to shift responsibility onto my hallucination. That is another way to look at it. In other words, my own weakness is creating Mare. Can you close your eyes for a moment? Huh? Just close them. Why? Just do it. No. She blatantly refuses. The other day you told me to close my eyes and then stabbed me with your seat, right? Yeah. Then just see it as an eye for an eye. This time you closed your eyes. No. This little rascal, I swear. This little rascal, I swear. I like it how he's like getting a little bit more dominant. A little bit more, he's a little bit more directly, you know. Being order around happens to be one of the things in this world I hate most. So no, if she really is a hallucination, then I am seeing an awfully deviant one. What do I have to do for you to close your eyes? Why do I have to close my eyes in the first place? Just to conduct a little experiment. And what's that? You don't even know what an experiment is? Can I stab you? Put the seat down, Jeets. You're a real dumphead today, you know that? The heck is this dumphead? Is dumphead supposed to be an improvement from dudhead or not? Mare, you're a Green Reaper, right? If that's what you would say I am, then yeah, probably. Quite the passive reply considering that she supposedly hates being ordered around, but never mind that. You see, I don't believe this non-human setting you have, like you being a Green Reaper and all that. You're the one who called me that. But through that experiment I want to conduct, I'm positive I'll believe so after the results. Oh, really? Yeah. Seems like she is pondering it, unable to make up her mind. Please, this isn't in order. I'm just asking you for a favor. I want to treat you as a Grim Reaper, if anything. I mean, I don't have to be a Grim Reaper if you don't want me to. That's interesting. A statement that overturns the whole starting situation. But if I assume that you aren't a Grim Reaper, I'll have to treat you as a hallucination then. What? A hallucination? Unfortunately, at this rate, you might just turn into a hallucination of my mind. Oh, why do I have to turn into that? She's panicking. You aren't a hallucination? Of course not. I mean, I clearly exist right here in front of you. She may think so, but the thing is, cases of very self-assertive hallucinations do exist apparently, so I can't trust that. Then would you close your eyes so I can gain proof that you aren't a hallucination? She's visibly on guard. It will be over before you know it. Less than 30 seconds flat. You mean it? Yeah. Does it mean... Does it mean I can stab you with my seed if that ends up being a lie? You may, so please do it. Okay. Mare nervously closes her eyes. I draw closer to her, positioning myself right in front of her. Presumably because she hears my footsteps, Mare jerks in surprise, but she keeps her eyes shut as promised. She's standing there right before me, anxiety written all over her face, and her shoulders visibly tense. The thought has entered my mind before, but it reoccurs to me just how tiny her body was. Her stature is that of an elementary schooler. Her face is also cherubic, and since she's the spitting image of the good girl, very childlike, which is what's compelling me to believe that her usual mature SQ tone is just her trying too overly hard to act older than her age. I wrap my arms around Mare, feel a conspicuous trembling from her. I am tangibly, vividly sensing her warmth that I could never write off as a mere hallucination of my mind. Her body so warm and soft. Or is this sensation also just phantasmal? Hallucination isn't just limited to auditory and acoustic kinds. There is also tactile hallucination. There are even terms like phantom taste and phantom scent. Now that I think about it carefully, that just about renders my whole experiment pointless. But still, it just seems too terribly sad to disregard this warmth as not real, as nothing but a dream. I hear Mare mumbling something into my chest. Huh? How long are you gonna keep holding me? Oh, a dull impact assaults the crown of my head, making me fall on my backside. What the heck was that for? That's what I would like to know. Mare's tightly embracing her seat as if to protect herself. Wait, is that the... I mean, she must be pretty strong to just hold that thing. And she is bright red from ear to ear. You hit me with the handle? You better be thankful I didn't use the sharp part. She is flaming with rage, even her face is practically burning. What was that for? Well, that was my experiment. You said nothing about it. I did say I was conducting an experiment, right? You didn't say you were gonna embrace me, but you agreed to it. No, I didn't. I stand up while rubbing my head, to which Mare responds by backing away frightfully. You'll hurt my feelings if you act so scared of me. Blame yourself for that. I apologize for not telling you what I was going to do. That's not gonna earn you my forgiveness. Never thought you would get this angry about it. I will never forgive you if you ever do that again. Being threatened like that while she's trembling all over isn't the least bit scary. Instead, it's making making feelings of guilt sprout. Seriously, my bad. I'm sorry. I put aside my gentleman technique and apologized sincerely. Maria's face is still bright red. If that made you understand that I'm not a hallucination, at least, yeah, I'll forget about it. No, it actually didn't. Wanna repeat that? Wait, put down the seat. But that's not what we agreed upon. I really thought I would be able to get my answers from that. But on second thought, it was really going to do much anyway. So what you're saying is you just wanted to tick me off, huh? The seat is touching my throat. Do that again and your head flies off, understand? I got it, I swear by the stars. A wave of relief was over me as she removed the seat. It seriously startled me there. Seeing her make that kind of face makes me feel unmitigatedly bad. Well, I suppose I actually did do something bad to her. Alright, then let's get to the next experiment. Didn't you hear what I just said? The seed returns to my throat. No, just listen. I'm not going to hug you again. This time you're gonna give her a kiss. Then what's it gonna be this time, Mr. Molester? At least she brands me as sexual pervert. Say, Mare, do you have any plans for the rest of the day? Mare tilts her head, slightly in puzzlement. You're free. What do you say to coming over to my place? Ah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah? Just hang out a little together. We'll treat you to dinner, too. Mare is visibly surprised. You can't just use the phone at our house to give your parents a call if you need to. Oh, so you... you weren't agreement, but now you are. Okay. Green Reapers don't have parents. Yeah, I forgot. Want me to come over to your house? Yeah, what do you say? No. Why? Getting all chummy with others happens to be one of the things in this world I hate most, so no. Aren't there, like, a bit too many things you hate? That's none of your business. Just for a little bit, alright. If you don't want it getting too late, swinging by for a cup of tea would be perfectly enough. Is this by any chance the next experiment? Is Mare really a hallucination? Excuse me, but I can't understand that. Excuse me? I can't understand that. In that case, what I have to do was simple. I merely need someone else to prove her existence. If I have someone else meet Mare and that person can perceive Mare, then that will suffice? I don't know. As evidence that she isn't a hallucination. I highly doubt others will be able to perceive a product of my mind. Aren't you treating me a little too much like your genuine pig here? Would certainly serve as an experiment as well, true. However, there's also the fact that I simply want to invite you to my place. I want to get to know you better. Me? Yeah. Why? I want to be friends with you. Those are my honest to goodness thoughts. By now, I no longer feel any ill will towards Mare for the fact that I've forgotten the lookout girl's name. And above all, I don't want to regress into the old me again. Mare's face becomes dyed and bright scarlet. Why? What you're getting so angry for? I'm not angry. Sure, looks like it though. I asked you a question. Like I said, I just wanna be friends with you. I won't stand for that. Why are you readying your seat in response? Shut up anyways, I'm not gonna stand for it, you hear me? Somehow I don't really get it. Is she that averse to entering someone else's house or something? Or maybe she's just plain doesn't like it. Say, do you hate me? Eh? I mean, you tried to stab me with your seat at any given opportunity, and as a matter of fact, you already did stab me once, so yeah, it just kinda makes me wonder. Well, if you do hate me, I would appreciate it if you told me up front. Mare tightly hugs her seat with those tiny arms of hers. Don't test me. She tightly embraces it. How do you expect me to know something like that? Can't quite understand what that means. Are you against the idea of coming over to my place? I don't mean to be pushy or anything, it doesn't really need to be today, so would you come over sometime when you feel like it? Anytime is fine? Yeah. Alright, then I guess I can. Copy that. But I'm just telling you ahead of time, there's no guarantee that I'm gonna come over, okay? Got it. I understand that she at least isn't downright rejecting me, so that is a relief. Because that means even if she doesn't come over to my place, I could call some other friend to the lookout. I'm leaving. Mare informs me with a sore face. Already? You're too much of a dumbhead today. Dudhead and dumbhead, which is worse? Both of them are the last thing you wanna be called. Aren't I lucky? Don't you ever do something like that again to me? Yeah, I swore I wouldn't. If you do end up doing it again by some chance, I might just stop coming here altogether. That would be exceedingly troubling for me. Want me to walk you home? You Reapers don't have a home. Then where are you going? Mare turns around without giving me an answer. Dumbhead. The surroundings area is veiled in a shadow momentarily, and the next instant Mare has disappeared. Yeah, there's no denying this is a little mysterious. Maybe I should have just joined the occult circle rather than the Asso circle. Of course, that's just a joke. Oh, I like that. Really like that. Still can understand that. Maybe that just means wish upon a shooting star. But who knows. 5 minutes remain until the time limit I set for waiting arrives. This morning Chinami is up by the time I finish breakfast. Following that, she starts whining at me as per usual, then eventually gets around to eating, and she'll be in the middle of getting ready for school now in her room. Maybe I should shorten the time limit by 5 minutes. By doing so, I reckon the empirical probability of me waiting for Chinami will drop very close to 0%. As I stare at the entrance door having sighs, I suddenly notice the presence of a person nearby. Who? They are the front gate of our neighbor's house. This is from... I forgot her name, but you know the girl with the blue hair. It's maybe her sister. There I see a girl about the same stature as Mare. My guess is that she must be an elementary schooler. Much like me, she is gazing at the front door there. Chances are she is waiting for someone. Does she need something at Aoi-san's place? There, Aoi-san. Hey there. The moment I speak to her after approaching, the girl jumps up so heartily that it startles even me. Is there something the matter? She looks up at me with frightened eyes. She perfectly resembles Mare after I gave her that hug last night. Do I really look like such a shady guy? Do you need something in this house? Want me to ring the doorbell for you? The girl doesn't reply with anything. Rather, she seems like she might run away at any given moment, man. So this is what it feels like when a child was scared of you. It is pretty damn shocking, honestly. Look, I'm not a shady guy, alright? I just live right next door. I put on the biggest smile I could master. Save me. Are you in trouble? I'll be glad to help you then. Someone save me from this person. I can't help but feel depressed. Oni-chan told me to call for help when a stranger comes and talks to me. I'm really not a shady character. I'm Kokazaka Yu. I moved here just the other day. I happen to be the kind-hearted neighbor of the family that lives here. I gave her a forced self-introduction. It's definitely our son's sister. I'm starting to want to call for someone to save me here. Say, what's your name? Oni-chan told me I'm not supposed to tell strangers anything about me if they ask. That sister of hers teaches as well. But just give it a thought, I'm not a shady guy. Apparently that's what all strangers say. Strangers aren't necessarily all shady people, you know. Girl blinks in surprise. If every stranger were a shady person, that would mean over 99% of this whole planet is just shady. Don't you think that would be really weird? Shit, she's crying. Ah, you made a little girl cry? Shady person appears with the first possible timing. I can't believe you're trying to forcibly take a girl back home. The maid wasn't enough for you, so now you mean to even force your fangs upon a little girl. I'm starting to seriously worry about where you're headed if you keep down this path. Another one has appeared. She's acting like we are ghosts or something. Wait, those words are giving me a deja vu. Suzuha. As I said, our son runs up to us from the front door. Aoi-chan, morning. Our son's face has a curse mark written all over it. The girl lets herself onto Aoi-san the moment she spots her. Zan, what are you doing outside? Ah, ladies and gentlemen, really cool, really cool. I like this so much. If you liked it as much as I did or even more, like and share, subscribe, but don't leave anything out, And as also remember, dreams come true, so what you to do, just believe in you. Ladies and gentlemen, you should watch some anime for me and especially for you. You should watch Darling and Franks for sure. And if you want me to recommend you some, it will be a pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy watching.